George, are you sure these are the plans for number 4?
Yeah? Why? What's wrong with them?
Well, for a start, look at the specifications on this plan, and then look at Gordon.
Yes, I am rather splendid, aren't I, chaps? I mean, I'm merely a pleasure to look at, right?
No, you really do go on, don't you? So, what about these plans then?
Oh, give it here, let me see. Oh yes, of course. These are the old plans. Number 4 had a rebuild some time ago.
Yes, I did indeed have a rebuild. I'm sure you want to hear all about it, don't you?
No, but I expect you're going to tell us anyway.
It all started some years ago, when I was in my Doncaster shape, Mr. Gresley's first Pacific, the genesis of my brothers, the A1 class of 1922. I, however, was unique, and back then, just like now, the railway had no engine quite like me. I was, I dare say, a little puffed up in the smoke box.
Look, Gordon, for the 100th time, I can't help the way I am. Why can't you just leave me be?
I simply can't, Henry. In truth, you've been nothing but a bother since you've arrived. You may well look similar to me, but you have nothing of my strength or speed. I'm superior in every way. The pinnacle of locomotive engineering. Robust and reliable. So you do well, Henry, to follow my advice and stop trying to be the engine I am.
Fire and smoke? Gordon, just leave poor Henry alone. It's not his fault and you know that. Besides, I wouldn't go as far as being robust and reliable. Do you remember your hill in 23? You weren't much good there until I came along to help you. And on top of that, you've been making some awful clanging noises lately. Don't push yourself too hard, otherwise you might find yourself breaking down.
Me? Break down? Are you being serious, Edward? Because that is simply pathetic. Me fail indeed. I'm the most reliable and respected engine on the island. I'll show you. Those disrespectful engines dare to mock me, will they? I'll show that Edward and Henry. I'll show them all.
Whoa, steady boys, steady.
I was determined to prove them wrong. They did warn me to be careful, but obviously I took no notice. It was most likely the strain of the hill that did it, however. As we started up, my cylinders felt uncomfortable. Then I felt a sharp pain in my gears. A mistimed valve caused them to shear, and the main connecting rod got caught up in my running plate. The pain was unbearable. I driver and fireman immediately shut off steam and applied the brakes. We weren't going anywhere. They looked me all over, making sure my boiler hadn't cracked.
For crying out loud, I told you we needed that valve gear seamed out. And look where's landed us. We're in the shite now, aren't we? You better run back to Wellsworth Box and tell Harry.
Why is it always me, eh? Why?
Now don't you start that again. Someone's got to look after the train. 9 years from when you had it with that shovel. Now be off with you. Chop chop.
Fine. Okay then.
What on earth do you think you're playing at, man? Where's your engine?
Number 4, failed. Hill, gears. Knackered, stuck.
Oh, cripes. Hang on. Right, all traffic's been halted in both directions, but there's a goods train already signalled through. I can't keep Henry here forever. Number 2 is on shed, so I'll send him out with a support crew to secure number 4, and then they can bring the train back into the station. You get going with them. Well, back to your train, man.
Alright, ladies and gentlemen, if you aboard the train on the other platform, we'll have you underway as soon as possible.
Come on, Henry, off we go. We're already late.
That'll teach Gordon.
Here we go.
Well, Gordon. Is this being robust and reliable then? Looks like you need more exercise, my dear engine.
I was furious with Henry's insolence. But at the same time, I was too tired and embarrassed to retort. All I wanted to do was to go back and rest somewhere, but I was told it wasn't safe to move until I was cool. I'd hoped it wouldn't be there for long, but, alas, it was indeed a very long time.
Did Henry get through all right?
Yes, sir. Brian at Marin Box just called. Number 3 was signalled through with no problems. I'll just have to bottleneck the traffic up the hill until number 4 can be moved.
How far away is number 5 with the goods? I want to go up there.
Well, I signalled him in, 2 minutes ago. I'll stop him here. Oh, here he comes. Got to go, sir.
Hello, what's happened here?
James Gordon has had an accident. I need you to give me a ride up to the hill, please.
Oh, okay, sir. You can count on me.
reliable, Gordon? Fat and failed, more like.
Once James was gone, I was alone, while the crew continued to work on me. The Fat Controller was too busy with them to speak to me, and nothing was said until I got back to Wellsworth. I felt ignored. Shortly after, however, I was ready to move, and Edward arrived.
I don't know, Gordon. Just what are we gonna do with you, eh?
Well, Gordon, I can't say this is unexpected. You have needed a major overhaul for a long time now. But I can't afford it right now. Sorry. Look at your valve gear and cylinders sorted out at the works, but you're too important, I'm afraid.
Yes, sir. I understand, sir.
That's a good engine. Right, time for those scones. Scones, oh yes, sir.
I was left in the sidings for the rest of the day. All I could do was watch the passing trains, wishing I was one of them, while putting up with the constant mocking of the trucks. I was a pathetic sight, until eventually I was sent away for my overhaul, which was most pleasant. However, the Fat Controller had more epic things for me in store, as you will soon find out.